right, good morning everybody. Day, what are we on?
22.
22. We are headed to, I don't even remember the name of it, Taft Lodge maybe?
No, but
something like that. Just below the base of Mansfield.
11 miles.
11 miles today, and we just pulled off a little bit. This is called Harrington's View. First view of the day. We're going to push our 10, get up and over Mansfield tomorrow, and head into Stowe for our second and last zero. And hoping to finish somewhere around the 22nd or 23rd. What do you think about that, Marmalade? You ready to go get a nice warm shower? And
yeah, I am. We're due only two zeros in this whole month trip. So.
A real bed.
Yes.
All right, so that's where we're headed. Anything we got coming up later on, I'm going to turn this camera back on and show you what we're seeing. All right, so this is the view from Puffer Shelter. This is actually the shelter, and not that it's that fancy or anything. It looks, the floors are warped, it looks like, but it could do. Holes in the side walls, but man, this is what you wake up to. It's pretty nice. Definitely a stop if it works in your miles.
I love it, but I love that. Well, you guys had a good flower year too, didn't you? Yes.
Here we go, coming down from Puffer Shelter, and
What do we got here?
it's a pretty steep down, so
Why don't you film this?
how far do they go for it?
Don't break. Thank you.
Or don't go all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah. So,
Overcoming your fears.
I love everybody if I don't make it. This actually doesn't wake me out. It's pretty safe. It's walking to the cliff and then...
It's the step off onto the wet rock that'll get you.
Yeah. It's the first fall, not the bottom.
It comes to a sudden stop. All right.
Yes!
Good job. All right, a little open area, which I guess used to be a bog and since dried out, but not sure what mountain that is in the background. We are trucking along, less than 5 to go. So we did the big downhill, I hope is done. But we're going to stop and have some lunch here in a little bit and keep going. Got us a very interesting section here.
What's that?
It's pretty neat how the rocks outcrop over the gulch here.
Gulch.
So, pretty interesting look. All right, so we run across us another little beaver bog here. This one is actually beautiful though. And it's got bugs. Looks like there's a cave over there. Pretty neat. And that's the trail right there. That's where we're headed.
Okay.
All right, so another mile marker here, 200 miles. Right here next to this incredibly beautiful waterfall. So we got 73 miles to go. So almost done. Those last 73 ain't gonna be easy though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Butler Lodge. This is kind of a little bit to the ways up Mount Mansfield, a little bit off the trail, but what a beautiful place. Probably the nicest one we've stayed in so far. Absolutely gorgeous. That could be Mansfield back there behind us. I'm not sure, but we'll be going up that Big Bear tomorrow. And let me get up here to the cabin and kind of show you the view from the porch. A little windy. there's our view. I'm not sure which way the sun's going down, but we might get an incredible sunset. Out there, the shiny area out there is Lake Champlain. I think they said it's 127 miles long. And that's the lake all these people up here spend their water time on. And inside the lodge, there's Marmalade getting his water done. There's my setup over there. Marmalade's poaching over here on the caretaker's big cushy mat. So he better get a good night's sleep. And then there's actually an upstairs loft up here, which is pretty nice. So this place will actually sleep a bunch of people. It looks like we might be the only two unless somebody else shows up in the next couple hours. But we're getting set up to take us a little siesta here, and then we're going to wake up and eat us some dinner, watch the sunset. The weather is perfect, no bugs, so life is good. And I want to show you this. We didn't know, the first one of these that we saw, one of these painted rocks right here, we saw it up on top of Camel's Hump, on the very top, and had no idea what it was. But the story behind this is a father that lost his son, and so he has these rocks painted and placed around different places here on the trail. So that's a pretty cool story. All right, so that's what we're doing tonight. I'm going to get these wet clothes off and get into something that's dry and take me a little nappy. Sunset at Butler Lodge. I'm going to close it out for tonight.